So, people that you're glad you only meet once in a hotel. This is part one, the transitioner. So, okay, what does that actually mean? Well, the story went like this. It was our first night staying in the hotel, and don't remember what time it was. It was probably on the order of 8:39, maybe. Yeah, about 8:39. I think the pool closed at 10. So it was somewhere in that realm. And we went down there. There was nobody in there. It was just us. This was on a Wednesday or something. So it wasn't like a busy weekend or anything. And we went in there and we're actually in the hot tub because we don't have one. So, we really enjoyed that more than the pool. And this lady comes in. Couldn't quite tell. She had kind of curly black hair and whatever. And she kind of came in and sat down on one of the chairs there and had her cell phone that she diddled around with for a little bit. And after that, she said hello to us, and we said hello. And she says, "Oh, gee, I thought I was going to be alone in here." Okay. I didn't say this, but we're certainly entitled to be here. Yeah, it's just kind of weird. And she was like very bubbly and happy. And I learned that she was a millennial. Later on, she ended up getting in the hot tub. She didn't have a swimsuit, so she just went in with what she had on. The hotel pool and hot tub and all that, this is out of my jurisdiction. I'm not going to be a whistleblower and point out, well, the sign says that if you're a millennial, you can't go in I'm not going to be pointing shit out to people. That's not my place. That's the hotel staff's place to do that. So she says, "Do you mind if I just get in?" I'm like, "No." So she got in and, "Oh, okay. So where are you from?" "Oh, I'm actually from here." She like stopped to think about it. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, why did you kind of pause?" "Well, actually, I'm from it." So it turns out I'm from Michigan. I forget what part. Didn't matter really. Yeah, and tell us about. Okay, yeah, we're 40, and we're married, and blah blah, and we've been married for like 15 years almost. And oh, that's nice. Yeah, are you married or anything? Yeah, actually, I'm going through a divorce. Like, and I'm like, oh, sorry, but congratulations. I mean, you really have to think about what do you actually say to somebody with that. It could be a bitter divorce, it could be a good divorce. It really depends. So, anyways, she said that, and we're in the hot tub, and the jets are bubbling, and everything's going, and blah blah. And she says to the whiff, she says, "How old were you again?" 40. "You're beautiful." So at first I thought that was sort of a nice compliment, saying you're that old, but yet you look that young. So we kind of let that slide. But later she was explaining about her divorce. "Yeah, I've been with this guy for like 5 years, but yeah, I'm like transitioning." And I was like, okay, transitioning. Like getting out of marriage and not being married. She also said she was moving back to Michigan with her mother, which was interesting. So I figured maybe that's what she meant. No, no, as time went on, she said to the whiff several more times, "You're beautiful. You're beautiful." And then I learned that she was transitioning that way. Obviously, she wasn't going to get anywhere because the whiff, as far as that goes, that's my jurisdiction, not the hotel's. She didn't make any advances other than to say that a few times, which was, shall we say, a little bit uncomfortable. She also said, "Oh boy, it's getting really hot in here. Do you mind if I take my top off?" So here's a girl, I'm a guy, and she wants to take her top off. Yeah, I'm cool with that. That's perfectly fine. You okay with that? Yeah, that's okay with me. There was nothing on underneath. Oh yeah, that's why she wanted to be alone in there. What she was going to do with herself, I'll leave that up to your imagination. But she was really, really weird. And it was a very, very weird experience. And when the timer on the wall on the hot tub kind of went off, we were like, yeah, we're kind of done. And she says, okay, yeah, it was nice meeting you and whatever, you're beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. You know, you might laugh at this and that's fine, but it's like, what do I do to prevent myself from being placed in such a situation? It was out of my control. I didn't control who she was and when she was coming in. You know, it just so happened by chance, and that happened. That was odd. So she was definitely one of those people that you were very, very glad that you only met once in a hotel, not even in your hometown, just somewhere else in the world, some total stranger, and you're glad that they will remain a stranger. Certainly an interesting experience and one I'm not going to forget. But yeah. Do you have any stories of people that you met in a hotel or while traveling that you're glad that you only met once? I'd like to hear them, so go ahead and post those in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching. I do have one more of these stories, which will be the next regularly posted video. So I thank you very much for watching, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.